You might think like why conscious leadership is the future, because for me it is. And if we look around and if we look at those organizations which are changing, you can see some trends because we face global challenges like climate change, social inequality, and economic instability. The need for conscious leadership becomes even more apparent. Welcome to the next episode of Brilliance Unleashed, where we explore the transformative power of conscious leadership. My name is Anna, and I'm dedicating my career to help leaders succeed and thrive by embracing more mindful, intentional leadership practices. Today, we're gonna dive deep into conscious leadership, including the crucial role of emotional intelligence and why it's at the core of everything that leaders do. So let's start with the question what the conscious leadership is. Conscious leadership is about awareness, self control, and ethical use of power. It involves leading with a deep sense of responsibility, understanding actions, how those actions impact on others, the environment, and the future of organizations. It's about leading with heart and with mind, integrating emotional intelligence to connect, emphasize, and inspire those around us. So, why is conscious leadership important? So imagine that traditional leadership models often fall short in our fast-paced and constantly changing world. So they tend to prioritize profit over people and short-term results over sustainable success. Conscious leadership emphasizes building resilience, adaptability, and human organization. It fosters an environment when trust, transparency, and collaboration are embedded in the culture, heavily supported by leaders' emotional intelligence to effectively understand and manage their own emotions and those of others. So let me walk you through some core aspects, pillars of conscious leadership. So first one is self-awareness. So understanding your own motivations, strengths and weaknesses, which is foundation in emotional intelligence. Then we're going to go to the second one, authenticity. So being genuine and honest in your interactions is crucial for building trust. Integrity, aligning actions with values and principles. Compassion, so showing genuine concern for the well being of others, a key component of emotional intelligence. And then system thinking, so recognizing and navigating the interconnections within and outside the organizations, requiring a broad and empathic perspective. So it's that we are part of something bigger. So those components, self-awareness, authenticity, integrity, compassion, and system thinking, are huge pillars of conscious leadership. You might think like why conscious leadership is the future, because for me it is. And if we look around and if we look at those organizations which are changing, you can see some trends because we face global challenges like climate change, social inequality, and economic instability. The need for conscious leadership becomes even more apparent. So, this form of leadership is not just about being a good leader within the walls of your company, it's also about being a global citizen who leads with vision and empathy. So, the future of leadership is a human centric, and again, leading from the heart, collaborative and interconnected, demanding leaders who can effectively manage and leverage emotional intelligence. So, let me explain to you few example of conscious leadership behavior. So then you put those pillars in perspective. So conscious leaders, they are known for their transparent communication style. They regularly share the reasoning behind their decision with their teams, fostering the culture of trust and openness. Ethical consideration. So leaders, conscious leaders, not only consider the financial implication of business decisions, but also ethical impact. So conscious leaders invest in their employees' growth and well-being. And it's not only about having programs to tick off the boxes, but really investing in employee professional development and programs and mental health benefits. And then community engagement. So conscious leaders ensure their companies engage and give back to their communities. So Patagonia's initiatives, like its commitment to donating company profits to preserve and restore natural environment, are a testament to its leadership focus on a broader societal impacts. So those examples illustrate that conscious leadership is not about making ethical business decisions, but also fostering the environment where all stakeholders, including employees, customers, and the community, benefit. As these leaders and companies demonstrate, when business operate consciously, they can achieve not only financial success, but also make a positive impact on the world. So going back again to the example of the company who is displaying that conscious leadership across the organization is Patagonia. That Yvonne Chouinard has been the leader in corporate responsibility, and the company is committed to environmental sustainability, donating a portion of its profits to environmental causes and continuously working to improve the sustainability of its supply chain. So if we go back to examples of conscious leaders, so we can look about Indra Nooyi, so former CEO of PepsiCo. Indra is celebrated for repositioning PepsiCo under her performance with purpose vision and striving to make the company's success sustainable over the long term. She focused on delivering financial returns while making a positive societal impact, so reducing the environmental footprint and promoting health-conscious portfolios. Then we can look at the current CEO of Salesforce, Mark Benioff, and Mark has integrated philanthropy with business through his 1-1-1 model, which donates 1% of Salesforce equity, 1% of its product, and 1% of its employees' time to community initiatives. And that's really inspiring for me, and that's why the conscious leadership is really in the heart of everything what I do. So for me, conscious leadership is not just a professional choice, and it's personal mission. Having experienced the fallout from less mindful leadership approaches, both as an employee and as a leader, I've seen transformative impact that conscious leadership can have, and what it means for organizations, for employees, and for the well-being that I truly care about and I advocate. And that's why conscious leadership is in everything what I do, and it goes under my philosophy of lead, grow, inspire. So those are three aspects of what I do. Lead, when it's about that self-awareness, it is about the getting to know yourself and knowing your strengths, knowing your emotional landscape and have developed emotional intelligence. And then you grow to the grow aspect of conscious leadership, which means it is about well-being. It is like how you bring yourself to the world and how you carry yourself and carry your vision in a sustainable way. So it means that it's you think about yourself, self-care, about your well-being, and you're able to deliver in the long term. And there is a decision making within, and I'm talking about, of course, about the individual first. So everything what you do, it is with that mindset of long-term impact. And then we're gonna go to inspire aspect of what I do, is bringing that vision forward. It is doing it with other. It is about that interconnections. It is about being part of that bigger ecosystem and bringing your vision, bringing your sustainable success, bringing your conscious leadership to the organization and then inspire others and impact others. And all of this is supported by five elements. So within this Lead, Grow, Inspire, there's a 5 elements that I work with leaders around. So of course, it's first a vision, because if you have a vision, you can move forward. You know where to go. You know where you are steering your ship. And then it's the second aspect, the second element, is a strategy. So how you going to get from where you are right now to where you want to be. So that has to be step by step. That has to be a plan, that has to be strategy, that has to be a structure. And the third element is skill set. So what kind of skill set you already have and what can help you to get where you want to be, and what kind of skill set you can acquire either outside of our coaching relationship. So it might be those hard skills, competencies, or the human skills, like, for example, communication, confidence, resilience, and leadership aspects. Then we're going to go for fourth element, which is mindset. So what is your relationship with money, with success, with the failure, and how do you approach? So what kind of beliefs are you carrying, and will they help you to get where you want to be? Do they support that vision that you set up for yourself? And then the last one is about the energy that you need to have in order to achieve that vision, and how sustainable that energy is. Do you know where is your peak energy? Do you know what gives you the energy? Are you aware what's draining that energy? What is the ratio between what it's draining, what is giving you that energy? Where is your peak? Do you use those sinusoids of your energy to play in your favor? So those are aspects of this conscious leadership coaching, and thanks to those pillars, Lead, Grow, Inspire, and 5 elements, it helps leaders to craft a clear vision, strategize effectively, enhance their skill set, adjust their mindset, and manage their energy for optimal performance. And we again talk about a marathon, a long-term approach. We are not here for just a peak, for a sprint. It is a long-term plan. So this what the conscious leadership is, and I want to hear your thoughts. If you are that conscious leader, or do you have someone like that in your surroundings? Does that resonate with you, what I've just said? And do you think that this is something that it can be, that it's for the future? And I would love to hear your comments. So please comment your thoughts, your perspective on conscious leadership, because yes, I'm really passionate about it, and it's just a tune in, and everything what you're gonna hear in this podcast is part of that conscious leadership. It is about leading from the heart. It is about sustainability. It is about interconnection, and is about staying there for the long game and playing big, playing bold. So, thank you for tuning in today's episode on conscious leadership. And as we continue to navigate the complexities of the workplace, modern workplace, the principles of conscious leadership underpinned by emotional intelligence can serve as the compass. So, if you're inspired to bring more consciousness into your leadership style, stay connected and let's grow together. Feel free to use the link below and set up your free of charge 45-minute coaching conversation when we can dive into the challenges as you as a leader. So until next time, so keep leading consciously, stay bold, stay brilliant, and don't forget to make the most out of every opportunity to be the leader the world needs.